What's going on, everybody? Today we have the latest chapter of JUJUTSU KAISEN, chapter 262, and yeah, we have a lot to talk about, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So the chapter starts off with Sukuna and Yuta opening up their domains, and Yuta is able to reduce the size of a limited void's barrier to the size of a tiny baseball, similar to what Gojo did in the initial fight. Then the narrator states the solution that Gojo figured out for Sukuna's open barrier, and that is to make a small barrier domain that is able to endure the sure hit of Sukuna's domain for only 3 minutes. Then Yuta says that he might be able to endure Sukuna's domain for 3 minutes, just like Gojo. Then the narrator states that Sukuna has reduced the effective range of his curse technique to just enclose Yuta's barrier, subsequently eliminating the 99-second time limit. Through Yuta was able to switch souls with Gojo in order to further develop his barrier techniques. Then Yuta declares that with the 3 minutes given, he will damage Sukuna to the point where he won't be able to keep up his domain. Then we hear Sukuna also declare that he will destroy Infinite Void under 3 minutes and expand his domain in order to kill everyone. Then Yuta tries to pull Sukuna using blue, but Sukuna closes the distance between them, and Sukuna wraps his damaged arms around Yuta and lands a punch to Yuta's face. Then Yuta wonders how Sukuna was able to do what he just did, but realizes that he used the domain amplification to negate infinity, which allowed for him to land a hit on Yuta. Then Sukuna is shown having an evil grin due to sorcerers no longer having the luxury of sharing info through Mei's crows within his domain, and the chapter ends with a fully manifested Rika crying, holding Yuta's lifeless body. And the editor comments, Rika has fully awakened, and that's how the chapter ends. So this chapter was really short, but a lot of things happened, so we finally get to see that Yuta is able to kind of use Gojo's techniques and his domain the way that he's supposed to, because he was able to kind of, learn the fundamentals of using Gojo's domain through switching souls with him. So he was able to understand the fundamentals of using his domain, and also he was able to figure out a way around Sukuna's open barrier technique just by being in Gojo's body and having the memories that Gojo had. And so he was able to kind of adjust to Sukuna's barrier technique, where he's able to kind of close his domain or condense it into a tiny baseball sized barrier so that he would be able to withstand the sure hit of his domain, because it doesn't have a barrier. And we just see that Yuta is doing pretty well against him, but Sukuna does have the upper hand because Sukuna is just more experienced. Yuta, yes, even though he is doing well against Sukuna, it's still some little gaps there that Yuta is having. He's kind of having trouble keeping his infinity open because Sukuna was able to catch him off guard with the domain amplification, canceling infinity, and was able to get a hit on him. I'm not saying Gojo wouldn't have been caught by this, but I'm just saying that it just shows that Yuta's a little bit more inexperienced than Gojo was. And so yeah, it looks really bad for Yuta, man. It looks really bad right now. It presumes that Yuta is actually dead, because the editor says Rika holding Yuta's lifeless body. I don't know if this could be true. We just have to wait and see, but oh my goodness, I can't imagine Yuta dying. Gege has no chill. He's just killing so many characters in this arc. But I just hope that Yuta can get the W. If not, then of course Yuji and Todo are still around, so they could probably do something. But yeah, this was a crazy chapter. A lot of action, a lot of fighting going on, and it was a really short chapter. It was kind of the shortest chapter we've gotten from compared to all the other ones. But the full chapter comes out and we make it a little bit more context and more pages, so we just gotta wait and see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.